it?
Yeah, you're gonna optimize your focal position.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter where that is.
No.
Just pick a
Pick
part
right
to focus
there.
on.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Now you're going to reach up towards the top where the transmitted light enters. And there's a rotational wheel up here. Up here.
Okay.
You're going to close that down until you can see the edges of that diaphragm. And because we are not focused, we're not centered,
Okay.
you're probably going to have to move
This part.
those screws. Yes. Your centering screws to be able to find the edge of that diaphragm.
Okay. So I want to keep it small.
Yeah. So you'll drop or close the diaphragm down a little bit, adjust the centering screws to try and find the diaphragm, and then keep moving it or keep closing down until you can find it.
Is it okay that it's getting dark like this?
It usually means that you're going
Away
away from the center of the diaphragm.
So I'm going away. I'm getting closer.
Should we be doing this on 10x or would it be easier to find it on 20?
It's actually easier to do on
Harder.
the lower objectives.
Yeah. So this was like a 10x, so it's like a middle room.
And if you are having a lot of trouble, you could always switch to the 5x.
I want to try this on. What did you call the screws again?
The centering screws.
Do I need to turn up the brightness whenever I do
You
this?
can.
That's what's making this
There it
hard.
Oh,
is.
there we go. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a big
That's
difference.
what's making it hard. Okay, so then I'm moving this way.
Yeah, there you go.
So you can do the
It's
other
like
way.
backwards from what I think it's gonna be.
Alright, so now that you're
Make it smaller.
there you go, make it smaller.
Okay, that's the smallest it goes.
Okay. So before you continue centering, now you're going to adjust the condenser height
Okay,
until
so
you've got nice sharp edges. So you're also making it smaller. That's showing you that you're bringing that light into focus.
And how did you get that blue circle center thing on there? On the.
The graphic.
I feel like that's never on there whenever I take a picture. Okay, wait. So I'm trying to make the edges
Yeah, so keep adjusting the way that you were going.
this way.
Yes.
Keep going this way.
Yep.
Oh,
There we go. So it's like sharp.
wow.
Right now it's not.
So if you move the stage to where you're not on the sample anymore, you're just on. Do you have a section that's just cover slip?
Yeah, like over here.
Okay. So if you notice that your edges, it almost looks like your edges are still kind of blurry. That could be that you've got too much light, and so you might want to drop the light down. Okay. And now you can adjust the height some more to see if you can clean up those edges anymore.
This is very thick.
That's
That looks pretty sharp.
pretty good.
Yeah, would you say that is the sharpest you could do, I guess?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Okay. So now you start to open up the diaphragm up at the top. And
Oh, yeah.
Oops. Make sure it's like touching the top and bottom at the same time.
Right.
Okay. That's pretty close.
okay. And now the two sides.
Go this way slightly.
You need to go to the right just a little.
Now you have to drop that down a little bit to make sure that you're still aligned top and bottom.
Just one little turn, just
It's tricky.
it is a little finicky.
It's only a 3-point system, so you got a center spring on the light carrier arm side of that, and then you just have those two knobs, and everything rotates off of those.
Okay. I'd say this is pretty good.
Okay.
What would you say?
Yeah. Sharp, and it's
Yeah.
Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to pull out one of the eyepieces for the binocular tube, and you're going to check that diaphragm and see if that's
So I need to put it through that.
yes.
So I'm looking for what?
You want that diaphragm that you see in there to take up or to close down the field of view to about 70 to 75%.
Okay. So then I just like lower this.
That's going to be those two buttons on the condenser.
Oh, this one.
These ones over here. It's condenser aperture.
Should it be moving? Nothing's happening.
Should be. You have to press and hold.
Oh, there you go. Press and hold it. Okay. And then it should be like 75%, you said, of the eyepiece?
It should be open to about 70 to 75%.
Okay. I would say that's about it. Okay. So you just make sure that works in the eyepiece. Okay. Cool. And then,
Well, you were still working on it on the camera, and she was adjusting the diaphragm. So top and bottom match, and then open it bigger to get the size to match.
Right.
Then you open it all the way up and then return to the eyepiece?
You
or
can
do
check the
leave
eyepiece.
it-
You can check the eyepiece at any time.
Okay, okay. But at the very end, do we stop when that octagon is reaching the side
No.
edges, or just open it all the way
Open it all the
back? Okay.
Okay, so basically what you're doing, you're just using those the diaphragm and the aperture, the field stop and
Align.
aperture. Okay. You're using that to align the optics that are in the condenser.
Mhm.
And once you've got those optics aligned, you can take out the diaphragm.
Okay, perfect.
okay. So then you just leave it at 75% of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
70 to 75%.
Just
Now,
don't touch the light ever.
Yeah.
now if you go ahead and put the eyepiece back in and close the field stop. This is here. Close the field stop down. Now you can see that you should be, all of those edges, all of the points
Yeah.
should be going out of the field of view at the same time on the
Yes.
eyepiece.
Yes, that's correct. Cool. And then you just leave it open, I guess?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So what that does is it kind of acts like does something similar to what a pinhole and confocal does.
Mm-hmm.
Gets all the optics in line and blocks out anything that's in the light path,
Mm-hmm.
but not at the focal plane.
I see. Cool. Alright. And then that's it. That's it. And then you just do it for objective.
Right.
So it'd be a good idea to do this like every time you start an image, like an imaging session.
Imaging session.
Okay.
Yes.
And you said it's better to do it at lower objectives?
Upper.
Okay.
So chances are, if Kohler illumination is good
Oh,
for
for
your
the
20x,
lower, right.
your 10 and the 5x are going to be okay too.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Alright, thank you. So
Gotcha.
it was Kohler illumination.
Awesome.
I just couldn't